look fat in this picture. I thumbed through glossy, newly developed print photos that my mom picked up at a local store earlier in the day. The aroma of the SpaghettiOs that she's making me for lunch wafts through from the kitchen to my bedroom. I'm situated on my tan carpet, sitting cross-legged in our little brick house. The cars on the busy street outside usually interrupt my thoughts, but today they zoom and whoosh by and I don't pay attention. My mind is going faster than the miles per hour that they're going. My freshly painted red fingernails land on one photo, and I scoff at it. It's like a caricature of myself, complete with chubby cheeks and fade-washed bib overalls, holding a Fisher-Price weed eater in my miniature hands. It's 1991, and I'm 3 years old. I don't know about the world yet, but there's one thing I do know. I've developed a sense of negative self-talk, both learned and genetic. You have the fattest cheeks in pictures. No, you don't. You look perfect in your pictures. You say that, but your cheeks are so fat. My anxious internal dialogue wells within me and says things like what I just said. I have the devil on one shoulder and an angel on the other. And I'm constantly at war in my mind of positive and negative thoughts. This is my first memory of perfectionism the moment it takes root in my life. It begins with the pink elephants, stuffed Care Bears, lip smackers, and everything else I have in my room. Anxiety begins before I know what it is, before I have a say in the matter. It begins to intertwine itself with the notion that I need to be perfect all of the time, more for others than for myself even. And now, the cogs in my brain really never stop turning, which is good for productivity when I need it the most, but bad in terms when I need a good night's rest. But, like an ocean's current, I beat on, like many of us do. Anxiety is an everyday struggle for me and for a lot of people like me. And a lot of times, we don't speak up because of mental health stigma. I've been silent for way too long, and so I've made the conscious decision to tell more people about my anxiety so I can help others deal with knowing that they have anxiety and knowing what the triggers are. We can realize our own triggers that are individualized to us. We can cope. We can get the help we need right when we need it. We can make it through to the other side where there's light at the end of the tunnel. You're not alone in your endeavors. And no, your cheeks aren't fat either.